Hi. What up? I'm burnt to a crisp. Make it rain, girl. Make it rain, little fish fin. One of them is a purple rose queen, and the other one on the other side is a Midas. These are two of many of my babies. What up, Genie Me? Yo, I went fishing. You're probably gone. You posted a comment where? On my community page? I turned into a fish. I actually turned into 2 fish. Right, Mama? What up? Welcome back, welcome back. Bama, are you talking about my community? You're probably gone. +30 Celsius. Darla, I hate calling you Darla because that's not your name. I don't know if you're still in here either. Oh, you are in the UK. I forgot about that, but the magpies. I thought magpies were Australia, but I guess that could be UK too. Well, I have actually lost count of how many fish I have. I think it's like 30. So I'm like 30 fish. Wee! Oh my gosh! Oh no, these aren't my catches. These are the apples of my eyes. No, I actually got these, one from the pet store that was just like severely abused, and it was just so sad, and I just couldn't let her like stay. I was like, you're coming home with me. Which is on the side closest to the camera, and then the other one on the other side, the egg crate, Sherbert. I was getting a free tank, and when I went to pick up the tank, dude had the fish and it had sherbet in the bucket, and I was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing with him? And he's like, well, that was his tank. And I'm like, so you're just like gonna leave him in the freaking bucket? Give him. So I ended up taking him, and then I got another tank. Oh, it was a whole nother thing. I like to go for animals that like maybe don't get the chance that they could deserve, like that they deserve. That happened with me with little birds too. But oh my gosh, what up, miss? How are you? I have to do like a before and after of both of these two, because they're like, you wouldn't be able to probably even recognize them. They were so like malnourished and beat up and didn't have little noggins. But they're lovers. They have to have the egg crate because they're also little mama sassy and probably rip his head off. Even though he's bigger than her, he knows. Happy wife, happy life. What'd you do for the rest of the day? Oh, hold on. You're telling me. Oh, that's fun. But you know, doing stuff for the house is like a good feeling. It's like out with the old, in with the new. The past week I've cleaned so much. That's why I was like, I have to do fun today. I have to do fun. Do you feel better? Yeah, I just got out of the shower too. I literally, my back is like cooked. Cooked. Yeah, being lovers isn't always a smooth ride, but they love each other so much. Like, it's actually pretty cute. Sometimes they get a little sassy, but they literally are like besties. They lay eggs sometimes, but I think he's shooting blanks. I'm not gonna blame Princess because she's actually a queen, but she works so hard. Like, look at her, she's strutting. She's a natural. I actually live her pretty often. Nothing against my other tanks by far, but I think she really knows like the camera. Oh, I actually like, I heard a long time ago that like, it's probably a lie about the Jamaican part, but like it's a Jamaican remedy where if you get sunburn, you're supposed to take a blazing hot shower and it takes the sting out of it. And it actually really did. And I always do that, especially the first burn of the season. But I had to do aloe too because it was rough. It was rough, y'all. I didn't realize from the yard work the other day it was like triple the pain. You can come climb on my roof anytime, girl. Since I'm pretty tall, I don't get on anything more than I need to. If I can't reach it, it probably doesn't get done. I use a little step ladder, but that's about it. I start to get shaky anything more than that. I'm proud of you. The shower is the reward, you know? When he's yelling at you, go right, go left. It's like, get your ass over here then. I am the monkey, and I am doing the job. Yeah, right? Don't get burnt out there either. And some twisted tea. I was thinking about a pina colada, girl. We on the same page. I haven't had a twisted tea in years, though. I immediately tasted it. It's crazy how the mind and the body works. I was like, oh. Oh, I was like, yikes. One of my buddies came in the other day when you came in, and she was talking about the show, The Gummy Bears or something in the UK. But for some reason, I thought she was talking about gummy bear shots, and it made me think of a time that I made Jello shots with gummy bears at the bottom. So you guys just gonna lay back for the rest of the evening? Oh, do you know the Gummy Bear Show? Because I don't think I've ever seen it. I have to Google it. How's it going, Scorpio? Oh my gosh, that's exactly what Joe said. Your name's not Darla, so what is your name? So I can know. Did you are you not are you including your birthday for August or no? Miss. Am I younger? You're asking me, right? Cuz that if you're probably asking because of the show. Yeah, Tony chilling like a villain. Who wants a pina colada? Yeah, Scorpio in the mother house. Get down. There was a Scorpio in here the other day, and I'm actually not going to tell that joke again. Yeah. Scorpio crazy. Everyone be on the lookout. Actually, there was two. No, there was a Gemini and a Scorpio. There was a lady Scorpio in here the other day. I have one Scorpion in my life. And she's the best. She's wiser, so I think she's tweaked the crazy. She's still crazy, but like in good ways. Okay, well, I'm gonna call you Harchez. Oh no, don't be putting on that bat signal in here or that Scorpio signal. I'm like, everybody get low. Don't be calling that shit in here. No, I'm just kidding, but Scorpios are nuts, so I'm not kidding about that part. Every sign has a little bit of crazy, you know? If you like pina coladas. Is that where it's at? Oh no. Did you already have some pina colada? Oh, Aquarius. Not crazy. That's how you know they're crazy. My mom's Aquarius. Oh, James. James, say hi to Miss. Miss, say hi to James. Oh my gosh. James. James is a Libra. That's what we needed, some scale and balance, yo. His ears were burning. Oh my gosh. Everyone say hi to James. Oh, is it a mix? I don't know. I gotta come up with a name. Give me some time. What up, James? How's it going? Yeah, they call them crazy. He straight up just admits it, though. You know, he owns it. He said crazy, but not ugly. Hold on, I'm doing some laundry. Multitasking. Hi, Tony's Pizza. Oh my gosh. Can we make an order? I actually had some pizza after fishing. I didn't do chicken, y'all. Is that how you feel? That's your reactions you get? Do you get more good reactions than bad? Kirkman. Scorpios, they are freaking revengeful, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. We're Sharon. She's a good happy medium. She likes to tell it how it is as a Scorpio. But most Scorpions own their crazy though, so like do we really like does that like resonate for people or not is really where it's at. When you don't own the crazy, I'm fucking sketched out. Oh man. I have told this story a couple times on going on a date with two different Scorpios. I've only told one story about one Scorpio, but both of them awful. I actually had my friends, they knew one of the dates was gonna be so bad that they showed up and my friend literally fucking popped out of the bushes and I was like, what is happening here? I was like, whoa, but it ended up being a shit show, so spidey senses. I think men are worse than women. Women are crazy though too though. It's a hard toss up. Yeah, are you saying I'm crazy? I think it's a human thing though. I mean, if some people are going to be like, this is all vague, and I'm like, yeah, but if you really read about your sign and kind of like your layout of like your pros and your cons and things resonate with you, like please go to the bookstore if you don't have it already. Maybe I'll do a live one day because I can't read books out loud, but the day of birth book, it's like a literally like a party favor. Anyone that comes into my home has to read their day of birth and let me know if it resonates with them or not. And I like to read it about the people too, especially as I get wiser on my journey. No one just comes in my house, so like I really protect my energy. But when I used to go to coffee shops a lot, I used to bring it too. And like it's a cool like way to see, like, even for people that don't believe in astrology like that, like, to see the reaction, because mass majority, unless they're just prudes, will agree with what the book says. So it tells me a lot about, like, the story's been written before, but you define who you want to be. Like, I'm Taurus the Bull, so yeah, I'm stubborn, but if I use my stubborn in good ways, it can be better than tearing up a china shop, right? Oh, because she told secrets? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like so screwed. You're like chopped and screwed and done. Like forever. Forever. Like unforgivable. I'll have to read like everyone's day of birth one day. I'll have to like range some time. I'm so whooped today, otherwise I would, but I know it's going to be draining. And I feel like it's going to open up like a channel of energy too. Not like, no offense to any of you guys, like cool peeps in here right now, but like just in general. And it's a lot because you have to really just like take it on the chin. Like some of it's not peaches and fucking rainbows, so it is interesting. I had a habit of like every year, but I like ran out of highlighters. I was highlighting every year, like how my mind kind of changed about even my day of birth. I've read it so many times, and the day of birth is cool because it tells you like your tarot card, tells you your lucky number, like your weaknesses, your strengths, but also like the characteristics of like broken down day of birth, like not even just like your horoscope sign. One or two C's. Do you know me? Are we reading this over, right? Oh, thanks, James. James is good times. He just says whatever he wants. But good vibes, you know? Like, I appreciate that. That's bullshit. I should remove that. That is nonsense. I disagree to the max. No, I said before though, like I've had paths or like patterns in my life where I've like hung out with the same signs and like groups of them, and as I've gotten wiser, especially on my spiritual journey, I started to see like, wow, I spent a lot of time like this. Even when I was younger, I lived in a house full of Taurus and one Aries, and oh my God, wild of an ego ride for everyone involved. Like, and you know, like even hanging out with my Virgos at times, and then my Leos at times, and then like I have Aquarius people. Like it's like everyone I've hung out with, and I vibe with more signs a little bit more than others, but that's natural as a human. We all do that. But I also like vibe with everyone, and I like to see people's strengths, and I like to value their strengths, but also take what is considered a weakness and not remind you of it, but we all have them, and to make them into a strength, because like being stubborn is considered more of a weakness than what is maybe to the mind a strength. But ultimately, I know that my stubbornness has got me through a lot of things in good ways too. Like not giving up on fishing today. Yeah, the world isn't always a pretty place. Yeah, women are not crazy. What are you talking about? I missed that. I forgot, hold on. Oh, you said you were Aquarius. Oh shit. I was like, what did you say that you were? I like to remember people's signs though. Oh shit, here we go. I forgot, James. You got some Scorpio and you see he understands. He's like, it's crazy. No coincidences, miss. You know, I got the Day of Birth book. I remember I saved money for it like 15 years ago, and I would put money aside for it. It was like a $30 book, and I know it doesn't sound like much, but I was working my ass off and getting screwed over by roommates and all the things. So I remember saving for it because, like, books are like, how many times are you going to read it? But I knew it was meaningful to me. I'd go to the bookstore and read it a lot, and, like, anyways, I was like, I'm gonna get it, and I ended up getting it. And then I volunteered at this place that has a thrift store in it, and we were cleaning out their book section, and I found the relationship one, and that one I would have never bought, because how many times are you really gonna really read your relationships between people? But I am glad that I did get it, because it is still cool to see how well you mesh with certain people and your sign and their sign, and, like, are you better as business partners, friends, acquaintances, like, romance. Like, it is pretty cool. Should have listened to some of those that I read, though, because it does come full circle. Yeah, why you like Aries too? Mine is 8. Infinity. BRB. Yeah, everyone should check that out at some point. I forget the link. Maybe I should post it. I have to find it, but you can go in and you can type in your name, and you can put your birthday, and it's all personal stuff for you, but it's some wild stuff. It'll break down, like, where you're supposed to be in life. I forget the website. I gotta think about it. BRB. Oh wait, what is happening? I look a hot mess. It's probably a better place. Oh, look at my socks, Joe. Oh, they're mermaid socks. Isn't they like perfect? Let me catch up. Thanks for stopping by, miss. You're the sweetest. I know you're probably gone by now. Always thankful for you to stop in. I definitely mean that. Good vibes. And take care of the animals always. And yourself. Much hugs and love. You're not reading the instructions on anything. That's I think that can I can resonate with that. I'm like, yeah. It sometimes works out for me and sometimes doesn't. That may be a human thing. Hold on, I'm like reading and like just standing here awkwardly. Yeah, it's only made you guys stronger. You know, it actually came off pretty emotional reading that. But I see the humor behind it. You fought through the tough times. I'm not saying that scorpions are all bad people. There's good and bad in everything. For real, for real. So I don't want anyone thinking that I think less than. But I've just been burned by them personally. They made us say the same damn thing about tourists. They're like, run! Run! Doubt it though, but... No, like I got burned real bad by a girlfriend that was a Scorpio, and it was just awful too. It was really bad. Snakiest shit I've ever seen. It's wild. Tried a full circle later, and I'm like, I don't forget. I'll work on forgiveness, but can't promise. Oh, oh! Malfunction, malfunction. Oh no, no! What is today? Did I just bust this shit out too? What the fuck? Oh my god. Hold on. My phone is like a mess. What the fuck? Oh, I think I broke it. And there goes my mermaid socks. I guess I'm no longer a freaking mermaid. Yeah, I broke this shit. Damn it. One job, yo. Hold on. Y'all can just like be one with nature while I figure this out. Wow. It really sucks. That's some crazy stuff. Well, I literally broke it. It may be saved, but probably not. At least it wasn't my phone. Especially using the new phone and not the old potato. Oh, man. That's sad. Maybe I can, like, fix it, but I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket. Hold on a second. Okay. My phone had water all over it, too. Yeah, sorry, I, like, dipped out. Socks are done. You're getting married, Mama? Hold on, getting the rest of the water off. I'm so late. Let me really catch up because I'm in here. If you're in here, wave right now. I'm like, wave. Yeah, I'm okay. I went fishing all day. It was great. I'm like sun tired, but I had that like second wind. You know? I'm like, yes, freedom. But as soon as I lay down, it's done. Wait, you're officially engaged? Hold on. I'm just crying. It's better to just cry. I actually appreciate when people just cry. Just let it out. Yeah, high grass. What do you mean, Harches? What do you mean, like in astrology signs, or like if someone has the same name? Because sometimes there is a name that's cursed for me, and I won't say it because it may not always be like that. But there is a name. Anytime I meet someone named that, I'm like, it never works. Something just hits the fan. It's weird. I take note of those things, but I'm always like open and willing to, I don't know, trust that not everyone's a psychopath and didn't choose their names, you know? So the name stuff is like, but like astrology is different for me, for sure. From Poland, oh, she's in that. I'm Polish. What up? What time is that? 57 seconds? So 12 o'clock? Yeah, and you never wonder why we can't have nice shit. I fucked that shit up. I'm pretty upset about that. It's okay. I'll just like get another one, obviously, but it's annoying. I don't like to just break shit. I really don't. I'm actually pretty upset about it. I forgot about it, and so I read that again, and I'm like, great. Are you are engaged? No, you're not. No, you're not. She's Vietnamese. Tell her I said, hey. Where does she come from? How long have you known her? I'm sure she's a lovely lady. And to be putting up your crazy ass, good luck. Mosquito, that seems intense. I was just thinking about how I may have had a mosquito on my leg, but it's just my sunburn. I appreciate when people show their emotions and not be robotic and not be afraid to cry. Because I said yesterday a few times, we all came into this world crying. Like, everyone was fucking crying. Someone said, mosquito, man. Someone said, oh, my daughter didn't cry for several days or something. But you get what I'm saying. Everyone comes into the world crying. So, ultimately, it's sad that we get, like, told it's not okay to cry, especially as women too, but like men, I think it's even worse because You guys just build this ego up, and then you just like can become explosive by like not just like shedding tears like your whole life because you need to be strong like men, you know? It's pretty sad. Is Sarah's name curse? I don't know, that's up there though. No, I'm just kidding. That's funny that you did say that. I'm not saying. Oh, I think my duckies are here. We're not saying hello to Jack. We're done. Actually, you're done. Yeah, maybe the house was like representing to let it go and that it was broken. And she actually broke something of mine that really meant a lot to me from someone else that ended up hurting me too in a weird way. That's a whole nother story, but that's a weird. I need to journal that somewhere. Come on, come on. Oh, I gotta feed them. Hold on. Oh, one of them, he's like still hurt. I feel bad. Hold on. I need to get their food. BRB. Wow, I love having no sprayer now. Wow. Appreciate what you have, right? They're not, one of them has started to become a regular the last week, but the other two aren't. He was like, I don't want to tell him about it. So they're not like super cool with me like the other ones are. But then one of my boy regulars flew over. Like, what are you doing, suckers? He came right to the bowl, like, scram. That's a very symbolic thing that just happened though. I was just like thinking about that, like gathering the duck food. I was like, she broke my trust, but she had broke something. I didn't hold that over her head though, because accidents happen. But symbolically, it does mean a lot. And I did think about it. Like I look back, and a lot of things are symbolic in this life. And yeah, you can think into things too, but I don't know. I believe in intuition. And she ended up breaking something of value to me. And I was upset, but I didn't like hold it over her head for sure. And that's not why we stopped being friends for sure. But it came from someone that at the time didn't hurt me, but just a few years ago it was a big situation. Like, so was she doing me a solid by breaking it? And should have been a message then. It's wild. Anyways, yeah, I may look foolish. I don't know. My family just doesn't know what we are, and I don't know who to believe. I need one of those tests. And I don't really know my family history like that. I'm crazy. When I destroy shit, Kirkman, no, I'm actually pretty upset. Like, I hate breaking stuff. I, when I went inside to get the bird stuff, I was like kind of beating myself up. Like, I'm like, damn, I hate breaking things. I really do. And I really like repairing whatever I can. Definitely. I mean, you're new here about my lives. I've been like recently repurposing things that can just be repainted and like still have value for several years to come. Especially like my outsides, like little statues and little gnomes and stuff. Silly things. But in general, I'm so like not wasteful and I do not like to break things. I don't know. I grew up like on the go a lot with my dad and we would like leave things behind and stuff and like I just had value in like every little thing I had. I still don't know if I believe you, Bama. I am Pippi Longstocking. Wow. In the socks. I still haven't taken off my socks after I just like pretty much showered with them out here. That shit just like sprayed like everywhere. No. You're flighty. You're like, gotta go. Cave woman aura? Who, me? Maybe. Maybe. I think there would have been more value in that time. Libra woman? No, not me. Which strand am I smoking? It's lit. I'm gonna get a pina colada. That's gonna be my thing in a second. I was like, I'm just gonna chill out here. Not that I haven't been outside all day, but I still felt like it's a moment outside. Chit chat a little bit longer and then off to pina colada land. No, I'm not homeless. I'm blessed. I feel that. I would never knock anyone that is, though. I do have fish. I have 23 fish tanks. 22. I took down one. A little 5-gallon. Yeah, the word destroy was very harsh. I was like, oh my god. I was like, but you were a Scorpio, so I really just didn't. It comes off harsh. I just read through it. Well, honestly, I'm a thrifter, flipper. Like, I love flea markets, love thrift stores, love, like, all the things. I got one really good hose sprayer in the front of my house, and I got that from, like, Goodwill. Phenomenal thing. Phenomenal. Um, Love it. But that stays in the front. This one, I've gone through a couple of them that I was, like, paying, like, this one I was before I even, like, thought about maybe Goodwill for it, which is funny because I do thrift a lot. But you never know, like, is it broken? Is that why it's here? Like, how do I have a hose that I can test it with? And some of the thrifting adventures nowadays, they start to charge way more. And I'm like, where am I again? A thrift store or not? But the one I just broke came from the dollar store. So I don't feel bad. Too bad. But I still feel bad because it works. It actually works. Like, it wasn't shitty. It was great. So I was like, But usually you're rolling the dice at the dollar store. Like, you really could get something shitty or you can get something really good. That was actually really good. And the last time I went, I forgot to look for one and I told myself I wanted to get a backup one. That was the universe, like, preparing me for this moment. And I didn't listen. I knew I should have went. And I knew my neighbor was over there creeping. He's like, she's breathing outside. Did you have pina colada earlier? Was it great? You know what I loved when I worked at a bar? I loved to make pina colada with Fireball. Fireball. Oh, you hear the mockingbird? I'm not on a bench, but I'm on a chair. And the bamboo's on my house. It's my hair. It's like a flower. Bamboo flower. Just because I'm sitting outside doesn't make me homeless. Maybe that should be something you look into, of like not judging people because they're outside. Typos are funny. And you know what's even funnier is I didn't see stalking. I said stockings. That's actually pretty funny. Funny how the mind reads that. It's like the Mandela effect, but not. Yeah, probably a smart choice to put pina colada before all my friends here, right? Yeah. Oh, but these are my friends too. Look, they're like, if you like pina coladas. He's the one that's limping right now. I feel so bad for him. He sits under my chair over there. Oh, he's getting better, believe it or not, but it is still pretty sad. Yeah. He was like, I don't want a fucking pina colada. He's like, I'm out. Actually, don't drink like that at all. And I had a drink for the first time in a while, like a couple weeks ago. And it was like whatever. It was like lemonade. It really wasn't strong at all. And I don't have like a tolerance for sure. I'm like definitely cheap date. But I don't know. Pina colada may turn it up. This is like Bacardi. It's definitely gonna turn it up. Oh my gosh. I've actually have never ever done anything that's not natural. Ever. Never. Besides when I got my wisdom teeth taken out and they gave me the wisdom teeth medicine. And that was like, I don't know, when I was like 14 and then 16. So, like, no. That's a no. And you're actually done now. That's so rude to say. And I'm a little bit of hoarse, like, after the day. But that's so rude to say. I'm not shocked. I'm on YouTube. Like, what am I talking about? A pound shop is at the thrift store? Is that what that means? I feel like one of my peeps, Joe, called it that. The pound shop. Unhoused. Hose. 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 That's hilarious. I don't even know what my accent is. Like, just ridiculous because I didn't live in Tennessee like majority of my life, so it's washed up. Hose. It immediately reminded me of Cat in the Hat. And me and my best friend and her mom went to see Cat in the Hat in the theaters. I want to say we saw it a couple of times, and then I remember my dad got it for me on like DVD or something. But there was a my girl duck's like crying. Oh, I was like, I got stung in the face today. I'm like nervous. Anyways, Cat in the Hat, and there was like a, what was it, a hoe on there? I think it was called a hoe. The rake. They made a joke, but I think back on it, and I'm like, that was like a kids movie ish, right? He's like making hoe jokes. Her mom was laughing, but we were like 10 and we were like, yeah. And I'm pretty sure in that moment is how we learned what a hoe was. But it's not a hoe, it's a garden hoe, you know? Yeah, Maple. That's like when someone told me that they sent a text to their boss that they're supposed to send to their wife. I was like, oh, I won't name drop. That remind me of them. Maybe that summons them in. I haven't talked to them in a while. I'm really not a pina colada type of person either. But after you like be on the water and outside all day, it just like sounds refreshing. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Come on. He's like hippity hopping in. Come on. Come on. I think she's like in the front. Unhosed is the hose though, right? Oh, it's like unhoused. Are we unhoused here? Yeehaw. How's my back? It's a mess. Oh my gosh. I hope that's not how people remember me. Oh, it's a mess. It'll get better though. Give me like a day or so. I really want to go to the beach on Monday, so I really need a day. I'm like, thanks for asking. Them hoes be hoes, hoes. Garden hose. I'm gonna start calling you hoes. Does a swamp looking thing pond have alligators? No, my neighbor swore he saw beavers in here one time. I'm gonna go bullshit. I'm like, you mean a squirrel? Like, what were you smoking? But he said he saw an alligator out here before too. I really don't know. Like, I don't know. I actually hope that's never a thing. Like, pets or any of the wildlife out here. No. It wasn't like a kids movie, was it though? I was like watching it like 10. Was it Jim Carrey? I don't even remember. And I love Jim Carrey. I don't think I remember who did that. Was it a kids movie? I really don't know. I'm starting to sound hoarse. When you're talking about into the movie theaters, we used to sneak in like Whoppers and shit. I'll go to the Dollar Tree and hook it up when things were like literally $1. I support you, Bella. You ain't bullshitting. I just don't know if you're yanking my tail. Come on. Come on. He's like hurting. Oh. Extend what to the back? I'm extremely redneck. I'm actually a little bit everything. Let's be honest. Can't hold me to that. Actually, don't embrace the redneck side as much as I probably should. But this is as pretty as redneck as it gets. When I'm around my family, though, I get really, really twangy. Or like any country people. Oh, my back looks as redneck as it gets. I get it now. Yeah, I'm like sun fried today too. My back is bad. And I did yard work last weekend and week this past week. Oh my gosh, you're done for like ever. That's disgusting. The redback, yeah. I am a redback. Oh my god. See, we talking about hoes and look what happened. Oh my goodness. Oh, I deny that. I ain't no redneck. No hillbilly. Yeah, we ain't no hillbillies. I ain't doing it. I'm not redneck. No, I'm just kidding. Slightly redneck. Classy redneck. You know, I don't really know of like someone that could be an example of that. Okay, sorry, I made a pina colada. Is that a turtle? Does it look like a turtle? Don't say that's the fish. You got your hoe? You brought the hose? I'm a little bit of everything. Honestly, I lived in so many different places that I am definitely a mix of all things. I'm like, there's no turtles. And I don't think the turtles would survive with big fish like this. Or a bigger fish like this. I mean, the turtles maybe, depending on the size, but... Oh my gosh. Yeah, are you a gardener? Are you a gardener or Dr. Seuss? Cat in the Hat. One's a Midas and the other one's a Purple Rose Queen. They're both cichlids. I have a lot of cichlids. The only ones that aren't cichlids are my guppies, I think. Everyone else is a cichlid. I'm trying to think, but I'm pretty sure that only my guppies. I have two female guppies, and I wanted to have like little monarch guppies, like the ones that look like little butterfly tails. And I had some, but these females just, they murk them all. They're just crazy. They done turn against on all the males. Does this sound familiar to anyone? I'm just kidding. But no, for real, they're nuts. They, like, no male has survived that tank. And I've moved them, and then I think they curse the males, and then something happens to them. It's pretty sad. So I have two females. I did have three, and then a month ago, one of the third one. I've had them for years. They're like teeny tinies. Fish are wild, bruh. They're like, they got personalities. I don't believe the fish brain stuff. Are they hard to maintain? No, I mean, I have a rhythm going here, so I just stay with my rhythm. But they really keep to themselves. And all of them, I feel like, have like a story. I'm not like a breeder by far, so naturally some breedings happen, but I really just saved fish that were beaten up at the pet store. The pit store. I saved a bunch of fish at the pet store that were like beaten up essentially. Like almost all of them that I think about it. Or saved them from a human. I got into fish tanks and then wanted to have fish, and then I started realizing how neglected a lot of fish are, and I was like, oh my god, let me just save the ones that are like really need to be saved, which is like all of them at the pet stores almost. It's sad. Some places take care of it, but a lot of places don't. But that's really with like all my animals, like my pups, my birds, my fish. I feel for like the ones that like really, really need you, you know? Yeah, they do, because ultimately, like, we choose them. Even though I would say that I feel like some of my animals chose me too, we ultimately choose them, and it's a responsibility and needs to be taken seriously. I will say the most rewarding thing was coming home to my animals just stoked to see me. My pups were like losing their mind. Like, it was the cutest thing ever. It actually was really, really cute because I do spend a lot of time with them. So, like, they were like so freaking amped to see me. And my bird, too. My bird, like, makes these crazy noises, like, super stoked. They do choose us too spiritually, but we make that decision once again. I do believe that they definitely choose us as well. Like, I feel like we're guided to be in certain animals' lives. You got any animals, Kirkman? What about you, Tyson? Aww. Animals really are awesome support. I honestly, my pups, like, rejuvenated me in so many different ways. I already have like animals and like I love them too, but my pups are like a whole nother like thing that I definitely feel like I needed in my animal journey. I might be around. I may be ending the live soon too. I'm gonna eat dinner, drink my pina colada, finish up my laundry, and probably watch like 90 Day Fiance. If I'm being honest. Run to Lowe's? What are you gonna get, a hoe? Or are you gonna get a hose? Yeah, run to Lowe's before the sun goes down, because what project are you gonna get done before the sun goes down today? Or you could prep for tomorrow. How old are you, Tyson? Age check. I'm like always astrology signed and age check, but age check overall. What do they call you here, BK? Like Burger King? I mean, you do have a Burger King cat in here right now, a little purple hat, you know? Do they call you BK? I didn't even think of that, really. I kind of just look at names and I just, like, don't formulate my own, but I just get familiar, especially as I see, like, people come in and they're regulars. I, like, try to, like, vibe people out and give them their own names if they don't got one that stands out. Oh, yeah, early bird, so you're about to go to bed since you're an old man. You'll turn into a pumpkin at 12, because I know I will. Yeah, go to Lowe's, build some things, get some garden hose. Am I saying Kirkman's your last name, right? You said Berkman. Where do they get Burke from? I guess, but that's, I don't know. I'm like, wait a minute, was I reading it wrong? But I don't really know. I don't think I would have gone with that one. Would have gone with BK or Kirkman. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Friendship? Like, I don't have friends. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably be gone. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know how I'm still, like, operating after today. It's really because I'm waiting for my laundry at this point. And, the pina colada is doing its job. And I'm like, this could be a night-night remedy. Apparently, my grandmother gave me whiskey in the bottle as a child, which makes sense why I love whiskey, even though Bacardi is not whiskey. But I can see why, if you don't drink, it's like, it's a night remedy if you're not out socially drinking. You're just like night time, especially after being in the sun. Yeah, where do they get the Berkman from? I have no idea, but BK works too. BK, have it your way. Go get your hose. Good chat. To be continued. You made a pina colada too? I'm assuming you didn't, but like people in your real life and not YouTube. Not that YouTube's not real life, but like, you see my fish? She was like, what? It is Saturday night.